Is that a snake on your ear?
It is, yes.
That's cool.
Thank you.
It is good. I don't like snakes. It's very cool.
Yeah.
Do you like snakes? Or you just thought they were cool?
I like snakes. I like cats more though, so I can never get one.
For your safety, as you exit the elevator, please stay with your group. Watch your steps.
How far down do we go?
And use the hand
260 feet.
Wow.
The bottom of the mountain.
What'd you say?
The bottom of the hill.
Yeah.
Not quite the bottom, but kind of close. All right, guys, please remember to watch your head and watch your step. Follow me this way.
Thank you.
Enjoy, guys.
Some of y'all will notice to the left, to our left-hand side over here is a very dark tunnel. That is our emergency exit. We had to put that in the mid-70s because of what we call the incident.
Jesus.
Our elevator broke down, trapping 2 tour groups down here. Oh, there are no stairs.
It's okay. I'm chilling.
Be careful.
All right, guys, we're gonna line up against the wall, starting right over here. Okay. All right, welcome to Ruby Falls. How you guys doing today? Pretty good. Good to hear. Well, my name is Caitlin. I'm gonna be your tour guide for the day. Real quick, I just like to see where everyone is visiting us from, so I'm gonna go down the line, ask you guys where you're from. Where are you guys from?
Cape Girardeau, Missouri.
Say that again.
Cape Girardeau, Missouri.
Cape Girardeau, Missouri. You guys as well?
Yep.
All right, and you? South Carolina.
South Central Pennsylvania.
South Central Pennsylvania. Jamestown. California. California. All right. Well, we have a photographer right over there. Once you get your pictures taken, just keep walking until you see a sign to your right. Tell you wait for your tour guide. Wait there for me while I see if we have anyone else coming down off the elevator. Right, just right over there.
Yeah, so a lot of this is real wonky.
I found it.
Stop here.
Won't let us back in.
Right?
Breakage. See, you heard
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I got the Sam and Colby merch to protect us
Yes, that's gonna be
from the ghosts.
from the ghost disease. Oh boy. Do not walk on the sides.
So there is a group in our video room. We're gonna have to wait for them to leave.
Okay.
I thought they were already gone, so I was walking.
Yes. Right here.
All right, we do need to wait for these folks in front of us.
There we go.
All right, so this is kind of like a VIP tour. So once again, my name is Caitlin. Thank you guys so much for your patience. So there are a few things I need to go over before we get this tour started. First of all, this is a natural cave, which means you have a lot of low ceilings and narrow passages. So please watch your head, watch your step, use the handrails, and they're provided. We're going to be seeing a lot of natural cave formations. When we do, please do not touch them. The natural oils on your hands will damage your formations and stop them from growing any more in the future. There are going to be groups leaving the cave. We call them our outbound groups, and for the most part, they have the right of way. So if we see them, we're actually going to move to the side to let them pass. We encourage you guys to take pictures as we are walking. Just remember that this is a walking tour, so we ask that you follow our snap and go policy. All that really is us asking you to please do not stop for long periods of time to take pictures of the formations. That's just because I don't want to look behind me halfway through the tour and realize that I've lost most of you. All right, I'm going to play you guys a quick video. Once that's over, we're going to go ahead and get this tour started.
As you move through the cave, please refrain from the use of gum and tobacco products. Stay with your guide and follow the safety instructions. Watch your head, watch your step, and use handrails where provided. Thank you.
deep inside a mountain. Some folks might call it wise to turn back in favor of sunlight and certainty. Take the easy path, miss the detour that just might lead to something far more extraordinary. Sometimes, some people, not me. When my Ruby moved away to Tennessee, I could have stayed put, but I followed her south. She was my high school sweetheart. Usually, those things don't work out, but she's my wife now. So yes, that was the right call. Ruby and I have seen just about everything together. We come around a bend and see a new adventure. She takes my hand and off we go. Now, the minute I heard the historic tales of Lookout Mountain Cave, I felt that first pull. The mountain calling me in. I wanted everyone to see this underground cathedral, but the entrance was sealed. The railroad needed that passage for their line. Time to give up the dream, right? No, sir. I started planning. It took near a decade. Investors took a chance on us, and we bought the land above the cave. The autumn leaves were falling as we started drilling in 1928. We were on our way, opening a new entrance into the cave. The crew worked around the clock, cutting a shaft for an elevator. That's right, an elevator, 420 feet straight into the heart of the mountain. We pulled up bucket after bucket of limestone, enough to build a castle. Then, at 260 feet, the unexpected happened. A burst of air from an opening into the unknown, 18 inches tall. I swear it summoned me. If our drills hadn't stayed true, if our aim had been a few feet in either direction, we would have missed it. Something we weren't even looking for in the first place, but we found it. Or maybe it found us. So down we went, crawling through the dark, with the mountain on our heads. We crawled for an hour, 3 hours, 6 hours before we could stand. Ruby's up there, waiting for me. But the same thing pulling me back is pushing me forward, towards hidden beauty in the heart of this fine earth, a treasure worthy of her name. I know we're down deep, farther down than we ever expected to go. I imagined all the people that might come after us to this place, to see something they've never seen before, something they'll never see if we turn back now. 17 hours later, we crawled out of the dark, forever changed. It's the anticipation of what lies ahead that pushes us forward, that draws us to explore. Sometimes the unknown is the greatest adventure.
That is an example Leo Lambert would have had to crawl through for 6 hours before he could stand for the first time. Luckily, there's no crawling on our cave tour today. If there were, I would not be here, and I highly doubt you guys would be here either. All right, I mean, started.
Awesome, thank you.
And the Lookout Mountain Tower is included with your ticket for the tour. It's got a great view of Chattanooga. We have other types of tours, like gentle walking tours. It's basically this tour that's slowed down. Just go here for 2 hours. Everybody's turn off. So one more guy can see it.
Slippery.
Okay, guys, watch your head up here. We like to call this our DNA rock.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
A lot of people got brain down that one. Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Mhm.
Pretty Christies. Can you imagine that? You want to talk about claustrophobic, that would be.
Mhm.
Anything's for Oh, cool. Floor changed. Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
That's freaking cool.
Crunch time.
Walk the straight and narrow on this one.
Mhm.
All right, stop right there for me, please.
Yep.
Hello, hello. All right, guys, if you can put your back side to your left side, we're gonna let Scooter's group pass us by. No one ever sees me.
Here we go.
Ends up scaring them.
I love that. That's
To avoid disturbing
That's cool.
ancient formations. Stalagmites rising up from the ground, stalactites from the ceiling, and columns joining together. All created by water and the mineral calcite, dripping through cracks in the limestone. Drop by drop, the tiny calcite deposits build up very slowly over time to create formations, each as unique as a fingerprint. Without water, the life cycle of the formation ends.
Look at
We ask that you do not touch any formation in the cave. It is against state law to write on, to base, or break cave formations. For your safety, please stay with your guide.
Look at how this one's working. Can you tell it's verbiage?
different layers.
Yeah. I like that. Oh, jeez.
Oh, wood.
Oh, I got it.
holes. They're goofing around. Ooh.
This formation up here, I like to call the south side of a northbound donkey.
Oh, it does. A little bit low here. Just amazing.
So all these drops of water falling from the ceiling, if they hit you, we call them a cave kiss. And they're actually pretty good luck. I know everyone needs a little bit of that right now.
Mm-hmm. This is awesome.
So these little baby formations you see right over here, the white tips means that they are actively forming.
That's cool.
That's the babies. Yeah, they're little baby stalactites.
Oh my god. You're like the perfect height for this part.
Yeah, I'm about 5'3" and I only have to move my head a little bit just once during this entire walk.
Oh my god. They were like, what is your height? And you were like 5'3". Hired.
Actually, we have a bunch of tall tour guides down here too. I admit, I enjoy my job significantly more than they do.
Yeah, see, I don't think your back will hurt as much.
Or my neck. Or my head.
Yeah.
Hello, hello.
Uh-oh. The oof.
Tons of babies. Yeah, babies.
And some teenagers up there.
Yeah. You know how much time it?
Having fun?
Yeah. No comment?
Dave, I don't think I've ever heard you positively answer that question.
I've answered that question a couple of times, yeah. Positively,
And
yes.
saw them in our parking lot,
Oh.
which then became our first gift shop. Luckily, there are no formations in our gift shop today because they are protected under state law. Specifically because these formations in particular only grow about ½ an inch every 100 years.
Yep.
For example, our Leaning Tower formation all the way up here is the oldest and the biggest formation in the cave, estimated to be somewhere in between 3 to 5 million years old.
I don't feel so old now.
All right, so we are going to stay here for just a little bit longer.
With mineral content influencing their color.
We are now approximately halfway to the falls.
Oh, cool.
For your safety, please watch your head. Use handrails as provided, and stay with your guide.
Almost looks like a volcano. They get you?
Oh, I see the broken ones.
Look at they look like fins.
Oh, jeez.
You good?
Yeah. I was like, I'm not supposed to touch it. It's pretty cool.
Dragon.
Cool.
So I figured you might be interested. This cave is actually haunted.
Uh-huh. I have. Well,
You already know that?
Well, I saw a book in the gift shop, and I used to read those a lot when I was younger.
Haunted Chattanooga.
Or just the haunted whatever. So I'm not surprised. We actually went to Lover's Leap yesterday.
Oh yeah, I was there yesterday too.
Oh.
I got very, very bored, so.
It was our first time, so it was amazing. It was awesome.
Yeah, that was the first time I heard the legend too about the Jigsaw Warrior and the Cherokee woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a dinosaur. No, I was on his back.
Probably one of the first Romeo and Juliet stories there are.
Probably.
Alright, so you guys already know that a lot of this cave was formed through water erosion. Water actually eroded the underneath of some of these formations, actually hollowing them out. You can try it if you'd like. It's just that spot specifically.
Yep. You can literally
You said it after
sound it. That's neat.
Okay, well I give you special permission for that one.
That's true.
It's like unofficial name is Bongo Rock.
That's funny.
Do you have ferry crosses around here?
Sorry?
Ferry crosses?
I actually don't know what that is.
Okay.
They're like stones that are like from like they got mined and they just came out like in the shape of crosses.
No, I don't think so.
Looking up through crevices along the path reveals hidden wonders. Just when you think you've seen everything, something new catches your eye. Overhead formations like cave bacon with its coloring of iron oxide always brings a smile to my face. Nature paints a beautiful and sometimes peculiar underground landscape.
Everyone who works here got super high-powered flashlights, and I have $14
You just have your normal one.
$14 flashlight, yeah.
No, it's okay. They'll forget there's one time and then you'll be like, what? No, it's always been mine.
Nah, because they're just so powerful, it's blinding.
Oh god, yeah. Jeez.
Hello, hello. All right, stop right there. Okay, here we go.
It's cracking me up seeing the fire extinguisher. Yeah. Maybe a millions and millions year old cave, but you still gotta comply to. Yeah.
OSHA.
Yeah. Oh,
It's like we have electricity and trash cans down here, so yeah, you need this. It's like,
Do we though?
I'd be okay with just like a few, but there's so many down here.
I love the names for some of these formations. Like I wonder if they were hungry when they were named. Yeah, obviously. Oh wow.
Ooh.
Thank you for the name. I can see that music. Pay attention to my kid. You see a tradition on here. Oh, look at that. See, I know. What, little. Talk about. Oh, yeah. know what I could do. 3 days to get back. Uh-oh. Yeah. Have a swim shirt. No, it's like that.
There's a couple steps here, guys.
Kind of janky.
How many steps a day do you get on average when you're working?
Enough to hatch 2 Pokemon?
Oh, yeah. Sounds about right.
I know I probably average about 3 miles.
Ooh. It's a head banger.
Yeah, for some people we call that our scalping rock. For our especially tall folks, we call it our guillotine rock. Alright, we're just gonna pause right here.
Okay.
Got very quiet. Alright, we're just waiting to meet. Oh, you're almost there.
Yay! No. No, that's
Ooh,
okay.
these are
The way you
steep.
did it, it's just closed. No, there's, yes, but no. Not the way you're thinking. I'm thinking salamanders and snakes. Yep. And again, I'm gonna say, what are they for us?
We will sometimes see salamanders down here, but no snakes.
Yep. Okay.
Mostly salamanders because we don't really have a good way to keep them out of here. Watch your head at the bottom of those steps.
Okay. Got a green.
Salamanders can get into anything.
Oh, yeah. Like chipmunks that way. Whoa.
Oh, I hear some.
Alright, our waterfall is just through there, but first I'm going to ask you to wait again. You can take a seat on the bench if you'd like.
That,
Yeah, you can take a seat.
Oh, wow.
All the way up to the railing.
Mm-hmm.
why you put your name. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, we used to be a large port city for the larger cities around us. Nashville, Knoxville, Atlanta all met here with their trains. They all converged here. They did goods trading, and then went back their way. Okay, we had a very large train station that sat downtown called Chattanooga Choo-Choo, and even the central station up there was designed by the same person who designed the Grand Central Station in New York City. It's the same original building. It still stands to this day, and there's a lot of good stuff on its property. So I recommend you guys go there and walk around. Okay, we're heading there.
That was awesome. Absolutely. Much your stick is part of your problem. No, it's actually.
Alright, still got 80% back there, right?
Yep.
Awesome.
We're lost.
Alright, well, now I have you guys trapped and you've seen the waterfall. Does anybody have any questions about that or the rest of the cave?
How many gallons per minute?
No idea.
Okay.
Because that waterfall is affected by the weather, that means the volume changes all the time. It's different every hour.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Any other questions? More cave grids. Alright, well from here on out, we're the outbound group with the right of way. Any group we come across that they refuse to move over for us, that means they've just given us permission to run them over.
Alright.
Here we go.
Chicken, hockey style.
Yeah. Yes, that's probably not what we should do. No.
Actually just a couple of weeks ago, that waterfall was huge. Was it like coming out onto the platform? It did get pretty close, but because we raised the floor so much, it's really hard for it to flood that room at all. But it did flood the underground streams onto the walking paths. I know that because I was down here when it did. When we had to turn the group around, I told them that they had the dubious honor of being my shortest tour I've ever given. Everyone got refunds on it, right?
So you couldn't come through at all, there's no other route.
No, just this one trail. And as soon as the water breaches the walking path, we have a rule that no matter how much water is there, you have to turn around. But we don't want anyone trapped on the other side of it.
I know it's all rock and it ain't gonna burn, but you have to have.
Oh, that's what I was saying earlier.
Well, I mean, they do have the
State
trash.
law, yeah.
The trash can burn. Yeah, we can go back the other way, so it's a different view.
Alright, we're coming up on our western sunset up here.
Sorry.
If you look inside, you can see a pretty good example of one of our column formations. That is when a stalagmite and a stalactite actually grow into each other. If you have a good imagination, it looks like a desert landscape. If you do not have a good imagination, then just look at it and think of the opening scenes from The Lion King.
There you go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Good thing we went before we came down. Looks like an ant mound. Turn like. Yeah.
That's Jake.
Something I noticed, it doesn't listen to echo.
There's too many of those little crannies. Too many nooks and crannies. Ow.
Rhinoceros.
Mm-hmm. It's the same elevator. That's a path. That's what, 26 floors here at a time?
Hello?
We didn't go down there. 1,000 feet, we went down. And then.
Right down here. So we're gonna pause right there.
It's pretty good.
We do have a group about to pass us, everybody. Yeah, get out of the way. Just be prepared for this.
Here we go.
We're gonna kick you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Everybody move this way.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, they leaving you.
Calm down. Calm down. I'm surprised I haven't
Won't die.
Yeah. Sorry.
For now.
They're already moving.
I don't know if I even learn any useful, but we'll figure it out later.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. I see it now.
Fish.
Yep.
Fish.
Fish food.
Well, no. A lot more. I didn't really know.
Yeah, look how low the water is. Well,
It's a relative term.
yeah.
Mhm. I kind of figured. That's cool.
I got kissed.
Yeah, me too. I did it earlier on the
I got
weekend.
kissed.
Right down my cheek.
Oh, just yeah, I don't know.
What?
One step.
Okay. Good. Thank you.
Alright guys, get up nice and close to the box in front of you. Shoulder to shoulder, we get your backside to the right side. No, move my feet back and move to the left side. Yes. Remember, watch step.
Hey Alexa, play cave music.
Nah, that's funny.
They got Wi-Fi down here.
That's Oh, wow. Looks like the guy from Pirates of the Caribbean. Ah, that's cool.
Hello,
Goodbye, goodbye.
Not quite, not yet.
Not quite.
Yeah, that's fine.
Shoulder and elbow with your neighbor in front of you. Feet together and backside against the wall. Thank you very much.
You're having fun?
We've got our first outfit named the longest. They get the right of way. So guys, go ahead and stand with your feet together and your backside up against the wall. We're gonna let this group pass us right on by. I'm glad we're pausing here because this gives us an opportunity to check out our first major formation. Say howdy to my caboose. Caboose, are you back there? Audio clip I'm gonna play for you guys.
I know.
Alright guys, I'm sure you remember Elephant's Foot is the last formation on our cave tour. tour today. Actually, if you look up towards the ceiling where that formation is coming from, you can see the rest of the elephant's body. Now, a couple of years ago, we actually gave that elephant a name. We named it Gullible.
Nah.
That's funny.
Alright guys, we're gonna line up against the wall one more time.
But you said no.
Yeah.
Well, no one's gonna pass us.
Amelia,
I heard you.
I'll just let you give it to me.
Okay, yeah.
Got you again? You okay? Stop walking for a second. I'm trying to run up the end, so. For just a minute.
Not really.
We'll have been down here about 2 days. You guys will be fine.
Yeah, just work on it.
I couldn't shake him off my tail.
They were swifter than you thought.
It has been a pleasure sharing the beauty of Ruby Falls.
This reminds me of CN
Thank
Tower.
you for helping us preserve Ruby Falls for future generations.
But that was way faster. CN Tower.
What's that?
The tower in Toronto.
Discover one of the keepsakes in the village gift
Yeah,
shop.
Ren 10 was faster, but I mean, this is pretty fast for 26
Ruby
words.
Falls Castle, featuring seasonal readings, sweet treats, coffee drinks, and beer on tap. With award-winning events and specialty tours, there's always something new to discover
There it
at
goes.
Ruby Falls.
Monkeys or ospreys?
Oh, cool. That's even better.